Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. So we are going for something completely different today. I'm totally going to be jumping out of my comfort zone. So what started it was I had put all my new sort of year information on from one calendar to another. So I had this calendar, which was this big, and I thought, do you know what? I don't know that I want to throw it away because I can't show you all the pages because obviously it's got stuff on there that's personal, so I'll have to cover that. But I thought, why not use it as a journal of some sort? So I folded each page in half, and you'll see I've got all of this. So that is what I thought I would do. And then I've joined a Facebook group called Scrimping Mummy, which she does. She's doing a sort of mixed media journal sort of challenge thing. And I thought, I'm going to give it a go. I've never done it before, so I've got all the gear, no idea. And I thought I'd have a go. So she's provided you with, so I've printed off the papers for week one. So I have cut some of it up, but we've got, this is the sort of selection of things that she's given us. And then there's some words, there's some embellishments, and yeah, so that's what we've got to work with. So I'm just going to put that to the side a minute. I've then gone into my little sort of stash and seen some other bits and pieces that I could add. That I've got some little stickers. I've also got these rainbow inks. This one is metallic green and this one's metallic copper, and I've got some sparkles. I don't know exactly, I have a rough idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep, I was messing about last night with the metallic colours just to see how they came out. So I think that's probably going to be my front page because it's got the binding in it already. And then I can use these as my mixed media and go through. So I don't know whether I'm going to do this one as my first one because I've coloured it already, which is a bit of a shame, isn't it? Because I've put stuff on it. So what I might do is go on to this page and do this as my, so do this part as my first page. So I'm thinking I need to open it out a little bit just to get it a bit flatter, so that we've got, because otherwise I'm going to have a ridge in there, aren't I? Although actually thinking about it, I can do that. So this is going to be my first page. So I'm just going to get some blank paper. As I say, I have got no idea what I'm doing here. This is the first time I have ever done this. So I'm just going to get a little bit of blank paper to put under there because I don't want to get everything everywhere. So my initial thoughts on looking at that paper was I've got to do something on the blank on the front page. So I love this stamp, so I thought I'll try this with some embossing powder, and then I've got this copper colour, and I thought we'd give that a go. So I'm going to roll the sleeves up. Bear with me on this because I'm not sure, as I say, how it is going to turn out. But it's a journey, isn't it? And we'll see. I think I've still got a little bit of ink on that. So I'm just going to just pop some stamping. Yeah, there is a bit of ink on that, but that doesn't matter. And hopefully use some bits that I haven't used before, and try some new ideas. I actually got the idea from Handmade by Shirley, because she's doing this challenge and I've watched her do it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. Right, so let me just get another, I'm going to have to put a piece of paper. I am going to be a bit fingers and thumbs here, I reckon, but let's give it a go. Let's just take this out. Probably need to hold it up like that. I don't know if this is going to work, as I have no idea. what I'm doing here, really. We will give it a go. Right, so what I'm going to do, there's going to be a bit of noise in a minute. I don't know how long this one's going to be. It's my first ever one, so it's probably going to take me a while. So if you want to fast forward through the bits that you don't want to watch, then please, by all means, do. Right, let's put the lid on that so we don't have that going everywhere. Right, it's going to be a bit of noise because I'm going to turn my heater on. So let me just, in fact, I'll pause and come back. Right, we're back. I'm just checking that the light's okay here because it is a very dull and dismal day and it's pouring with rain. So I've done that. I've put the heat tool on it. And then what I thought I might do is try some of this, these two colours, this rainbow ink that I've got. So I'm going to put a bit on here. Just pop a bit in here. Now you can add water to this as well, so I am going to pop a little bit of water in there because it's going to be too concentrated otherwise. And let's just try, you know, if I make a mess, I'm going to do it maybe in these bits just to see, because I'm going to be covering these up. I just wanted to see how it, I thought it might cover slightly, but it doesn't, or hit the... So what I'm going to do is, where's my bit of paper? There's my blank bit of paper because I don't want to get it on the other page. So I'm just going to go round. Okay. I just thought I'd go round the edges with it because I'm probably, so that I can just have this sort of border. I don't know if this is going to be right, but I think you just got to trust the process and give it a go. Shirley just said, you know, just have a go. So we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. This is going to look a bit of a mess, I expect, for the beginning. I'm just want to have a little border around the edge because you're not going to see a lot of this, I'm hoping. Let's just put a bit more water in there. And then I think what I'll do with the green is I'll just do some splodges just round. Now, as I say, go with me on this because it probably looks a bit of a mess. Right, I'm just going to use up what I've got there. And I could have put some, plastic down and just splodged it on, but I'm going to get this green out, which is metallic green. I'm only going to water it down a little bit, and then I'm going to just do some splats. Let's see how that comes out. Let's get something to tap it with. I'm going to make an absolute mess here. I'll use up what I've got. As I say, you're not going to see much of this. I think that's pretty much all I had on the brush. I shall leave those splats to dry a bit. Right, let's get that out of the way. I'll come back. I'm just going to dry that. Right, I'm back. I've dried that. Just bring it down so you can see. I'm not sure that I would do the outline again like this because I shouldn't really have done that. But as I say, I'm learning. I have no idea what I'm doing here. So I have got some vintage photo, and I think I'm just going to go around the edge and see if I can just maybe soften this a little bit. I'm not keen on these. I'm not keen on those. Where's my brushes? Not that keen on that one. Let's just soften that up a bit. I'm not sure. Hey, well, we'll just go with it, shall we? Right, just go with that for a minute. Let me just get my little dibber ones out in case I want that, because I may want to use that. Now, I've got a couple of greens here, but I'm not going to put any green on. I'm just going to see if there's any spare green on there, which there is actually. I'm not putting any ink on, I'm just having a see what's on there. There we go, right, let's get them out of the way. I've just dropped my hot water bottle that I've got on my back because it's a bit sore today. There we go. Right, so let's have a look at the bits and pieces that we've got here that we can use. So just got to go with it, I think. There's quite a lot of bits. I do like this green. I think I like the torn look. So if we tear it this way, we get more of the white at this side, the wrong side. I don't know how long this is going to take me, so I apologise now if the video is long. But it's my first ever go, so I'm just going to go around the edges of this because I do like that sort of old look. Just makes the paper look a bit worn. There we go. Just pop that on there. And then I'm just thinking, you just got to go for it, haven't you, really? So I'm just going to glue it down. Let's just pop that there. I'm just covering those edges because I'm not that keen on what I did there. I'm going to not do that again because I didn't quite like that. Now, oh, I should have torn it the other way. It doesn't matter because I'm going to put some of that vintage photo on, so it's not a problem. So let's just see. But it does make a difference if you tear it upside down to the side that you want to use, because you don't get that white paper all the way around, which I've got on this piece, which doesn't matter. This is just for me, this book. And I thought, what a great way of using this old calendar rather than throwing it away. So it's actually made me a journal already. I go up there. And I've watched people over the years doing it. And it looks such fun and they make such fantastic things. I thought, do you know what, Jenny, just give it a go. Only for me, it's not like I'm giving it to anyone, so we'll send that out. Then we've got this paper here. I do like that with the flowers on. So I'm gonna tear that. I'm going for the torn look because I just think it looks good and I like it. I love a bit of ripping. Right, I didn't put the lid back on my ink, did I? Maybe we should work out how it's going to go first and then I'll ink all the bits up. I don't know, do people lay it out first and have an idea of what they're doing, or do you just go with it and just put the bits on as you think? Now, I really like that flower that way. And I bet if you gave 10 people the same bits, that no one would do the same thing. So I think there. Like that. Yep, like that. Now we have got these flowers. So I'm just going to ink these up because I've cut those out while we're at it. And then I can lay those down and see where I'm going to want to go with this. I'm doing quite a thick side to it. But if you're watching this and you are a junk journal, you do a lot of them, please do point out my mistakes because it's the only way I'm going to learn. Yeah, so that's pretty. I'm going to try and use everything because it is such a big page to fill. It was a very large calendar, and I transferred all the information last night onto my new calendar, and I thought, I can't just throw this away. And I was going to rip the pages out, and then I thought, whoa, stop. What are you doing? Why not use it? So we've got some butterflies in the set as well. Just do these. I probably could have prepped this a little bit, but I wanted to do the whole process with you, so that as I was going, you could, you know, if I was making some mistakes, you could point them out to me if I'm doing something wrong. And then we've got a little one as well, which I'm going to definitely use. I've got some papers as well, some different papers to go. So, right, that's those. So let's just put those to the side because I will use those, but they're going to go on the top because I've then got this set of figures, which numbers. So I'm thinking, because it doesn't, I'm going to have to tear it that way because I can't see what I'm tearing into otherwise. I quite like that. I should do it the other way, but I don't want to cut that little piece off at the top. I could keep that like that. I reckon I've got enough on this pad. I mean, I think it's, God, I don't know if you can hear that rain out there, but it's really bad. I mean, it must be, you know, artist's choice of how you do it. There's no right or wrong way, I expect. Well, if there is, I might be doing it the wrong way, but I'm just going. I'm going to keep that straight line up the top because then I'm just going to get that across there, like so. I really, there's loads here. There's enough for 2 pages, but I really like this as well. So let me just tear around that little bit. Let's just ink that as well. Definitely enough on this pad. No, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear that so that we've got all 4. Yeah, I've got a little bit of space there. There we go. Just something about that ripped paper that I love. That's going to go there, just in the corner. Pop that down there. Doesn't have to be straight, it's slightly on an angle. Don't think I'm going to use all of this because we've also got this. Butterflies Know the Beauty. I am going to use that bit. So I quite like that. And then let me get my scissors. I don't think I'm going to use. That's not very straight, is it, Jenny? Right, do you know what? It doesn't matter. These are not the right scissors for fuzzy cutting, but that's fine. I'll just do what I've got for now. Oh, I'm going to be so interested in seeing people's comments about what I'm doing here. Shirley, I hope this is okay. Right, that's those words. I'm going to keep all these little bits that we've got for this because I'm thinking there is a lot of words on here and I could probably at some stage do another page. I'm going to have spread your wings somewhere because I've put in the butterflies on. But I'm just going to make it a bit smaller. Right, let's just get those words out the way because they'll go on the end. And those numbers, I'm going to keep those. Oh, should we have a couple of numbers? Should we just have one set of numbers? Keep the rest of it. Right, let me just do these. Then I think I've got an idea. Trust, yeah, as they say, trust the process. Just go with the flow. Right, let me just do these as well because where's that scrap bit of paper? I'm just going to change the colour. I don't want the white of those. Don't want the white. Just going to go with what I've got on here. I might have to put a bit more on. Surprising how much these little sponges hold. Right, one more. Oh, that's me not holding it. Do you know what? I just had a little idea. Just thought, just scrunch that up and see. There we go. Just a thought, that's all. Right. Ah, that was the only bit we didn't do. So I'm thinking, let's just, I've put it on everywhere else. We've got to have it on here. And I want to keep some of the writing and the green splodges and things showing. Let's just... Right, we're ready. I reckon we are ready now. So let's just pop a bit of this on there. Right, so I think we've used a bit of everything. So now, just going to go for it. I'll think it up. I'll make it up as I go along. If I think it looks good in the eye, I'll put it down. Just put my little pot there just so that it's upside down. Okay, and then I've only got 2 flowers. I might... Oh, that's better. Then we've got these butterflies. I mean, I don't want it sticking up too much because there's going to be, I've got to close the pages, and I expect by the time I finish this is going to be quite thick. Right, that one there. Right, I've got another butterfly down there. I like this little scrunched up bit. Makes it look even older. Just going to go there with that. Then we've got spread your wings. Butterflies, no. I've got a space for that in my eye. Butterflies, no. And then it's the beauty of change. There. Well, I don't know how long that took me, but do you know what? What do you think? I did have some, well, I've got some other bits and pieces out, but do you know what? I don't think I need to use them because I think they'll look odd. I have got some little skittles here, so shall we just see? We could put, oh, I didn't want that much, gosh. Just going to put a little bit of glitter on the butterfly body. That came out a bit fast. Let that dry. There's a little bit extra on my nib there, so just have a little bit on the flower middle. Don't know if you can see that or not. I think I can. Right, so let me lift it up and see what you think. So, you see the glitter? That is my first ever junk journal page. Let me know what you think. Please do comment and like. If you're not subscribed, it's free. Please do hit the subscribe button. Take care and I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye-bye.